Welcome everyone. This presentation shares a short update on our strategic review process. Over the past months, we've been listening to you, the NNN membership, to understand how NNN can best serve our shared mission of achieving a world free of NTDs. Today, I'll share what we've learned from your input so far and how you can continue to shape our future direction. You will recall from our last strategic review update in April that the strategic review process is a critical initiative to shape the future of our network as we work toward the 2030 NTD roadmap goals. In doing so, it has meant acknowledging and deepening our understanding of how the NTD landscape has transformed since the network was established in 2009 to ensure the continued evolution of the network to meet changing realities. Our strategic review aims to answer 5 fundamental questions. What is NNN's unique value in the constellation of NTD actors? 2. Is our current network model and structure fit for purpose? 3. How do we ensure diverse, inclusive and equitable representation in our membership? 4. Is the NNN adequately resourced to meet our shared vision and objectives? And 5. Most importantly, how are we serving you, our membership and community, in advancing organizational and NTD-specific goals that ultimately support affected communities? This review will help us develop a blueprint for action that positions NNN to effectively support both our members and support to national programs in achieving the 2030 NTD roadmap goals. Since our last update in April, we have now completed the first 4 stages, including initial interview during the inception phase, a membership-wide online survey, virtual focus group discussions including multiple geographic regions, including Anglophone and Francophone Africa, North America, Europe and Asia, as well as a thematic focus group discussion to include inputs from affected communities and the NNN's diverse cross-cutting groups. We have conducted key informant interviews from across members, observers, and Health Ministry representatives. The Strategic Review Advisory Committee is now working with INTRAC, the Strategic Review Consultant, through a series of workshops in July and August to bring inputs from the consultation process to date to develop a proposed blueprint for action to shape the NNN strategic direction to 2030. We hope the consultation process so far continues to reflect our commitment to transparent and participatory decision-making. Through surveys, focus groups, interviews and analysis, we've gathered insights from over 100 individuals across different regions, disease communities, skills and organisation types. This process has also identified a series of additional key strategic questions and nuanced regional insights from your input. What's encouraging is the strong agreement on our core vision, purpose and objectives, showing we have a solid foundation to build upon. Your voices came through clearly on the challenges we face and priorities we should focus on. The funding environment changes with major donor cuts topped your concerns, alongside Ministry of Health capacity issues and coordination challenges. For NNN activities, you highlighted prioritization of advocacy with governments and donors, developing practical resources like guides and tools, capacity building, and maintaining our valued NNN conference as a unique convening platform for multiple sectors supporting NTD communities. Regional focus groups provided nuanced insights into the very different needs and challenges of members across a range of regional contexts and ideas for how the NNN could tailor its support for multiple regional approaches as well as global. Guided by INTRAC, the Strategic Review Advisory Committee is now utilising the analysis from the consultation processes to develop a draft blueprint for action. Through 3 strategy workshops taking place from July to August, Workshop 1 covers our overall direction and identity. Workshop 2 focuses on priority activities, including our conference, advocacy and capacity building. And Workshop 3 addresses internal structure and processes. Our timeline aims to complete these workshops by the end of August, with a view to share a draft blueprint for action ahead of the NNN's annual conference at the end of September 2025. Here's how you can continue to shape NNN's future. Join us at our annual conference in September 2025, where a strategy session will be embedded in the programme. You can attend the strategy session to engage in membership-wide planning on implementing our new strategic plan. Take a deeper dive into the analysis and share your expertise. This is your network, your strategy, and your future. Every perspective matters as we continue to build our community of practice toward a world free of NTDs. The Strategic Review Advisory Committee is composed of members and observers from across regions, disease communities, the Steering Committee and the Executive Committee. The Strategic Review Committee is deeply appreciative of the time, energy and inputs shared by NNN membership to date, and we hope you will continue to be enthusiastic in working with us as we near the final stages of the strategic review. Should you have any questions regarding the strategic review process, please feel free to contact any of the co-chairs of the Strategic Review Advisory Committee. Thank you again for your dedication and partnership in this important journey.